Hey everyone, Alex J here for musicmastermind.tv. So you're into buying a new set of monitors, but you don't know where to start. There's a lot of amazing brands and models, and they all seem totally different. Should I get KRKs, Yamahas, Focals? What size should the cones of the speakers be? In this video, I will give you some really helpful tips on how to go about choosing your first pair of monitors. Some key factors we should consider are the following. What is the purpose of my monitors? What's the quality of my room? And last but not least, what's my budget and how does that relate to the before mentioned? So let's talk about purpose. Do you want this just to do some production? Are you going to mix with them? Can you play them at a loud volume? If you're just going to get some production ideas together and don't need a critical listening environment, you kinda can get away with buying monitors on the cheaper end of the spectrum if you're starting out. Mind, that being said, the key factor to obtain a commercial sound starts with a critical listening reference. So always try to find the best monitors you can get for your budget. The better you hear things, the better the decisions you can take. Sometimes you might have a clear idea of what you want, but you just can't hear everything the way you're supposed to, and that definitely affects the outcome. If your purpose is mixing, then you definitely want to get the best critical references you can get. Now, let's talk about your room. How good is it? Is it an acoustically treated room? Almost any speaker will sound great without calibration if placed properly in a nice room. But if it's not an acoustically treated room, or the room straight sucks, there's certain models of speakers which can help us get a better sound. Some of them are the Presonus eris powered monitors, the IK Multimedia iLoud micro monitors, the Genelec systems, or the JBL LSR series. These kinds of speakers have controls, measurement mics, and apps to help you set them up in not so great rooms and compensate its flaws by adjusting its response to the room easily. Also, if you get a really nice speaker, you'll get a great response if placed properly, even if the room is not that great. So the only problem with that is that you'll hear some frequencies in a skewed way. So if you plan to mix or do anything critical, go to another studio or room that does have a high caliber listening environment. Now to the ugly subject. Budget. Obviously, the more expensive the speaker, the higher the fidelity and the better the components inside of it. So, price definitely affects quality. The size of the components inside the speaker don't matter too much. The quality, on the other hand, is key. So if you're just going to do some production and fidelity is not that big of a deal initially, start with anything under $1,000. That fits the criteria of what you like. Something super important to consider. Always, and I mean always, hear the monitors you want before you buy them. When you're ready to spend more than $1,000 in a monitor pair, you'd probably want to look at your room setup and some kind of professional acoustics treatment even before you think about the monitors themselves. I highly recommend looking at our monitor setup video inside our Advanced Recording Techniques module inside of musicmastermind.tv to understand best practices and positioning and listening to studio monitors inside the controlled studio environment. We'll get super nerdy on specs, tweeter placement, placing speakers vertically versus horizontally, and all sorts of cool and quirky stuff regarding monitors. I'll leave the link for that video below in the description. So those are some tips that can hopefully help you towards the decision of buying a new set of monitors. I hope you really enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel if you haven't, and visit us on the web at www.musicmastermind.tv and create your free membership to gain access to this and many more incredible videos regarding advanced recording, mixing, and music production practices happening right here inside the professional high-end studio environment. There's a lot of really cool content that you won't see anywhere else. That's it for now. I'll see you very soon. Alex J, over and out.